Håfa Adai and Tirow Woomi Marianas sports community. My name is Edna.
And I'm Sebastian.
And welcome to MSPN. This episode is action-packed with tennis, soccer, athletics, volleyball, and basketball.
A group of young tennis players ranging from 12 to 18 years old competed in the 2023 Crown Junior Tennis Championship Finals for a chance to represent the Sinamai in the regional championships last Sunday at the AMP Tennis Court.
The NMIBF hosted its second send-off ceremony this year for the women's national team last Friday at the NMISTC. 20 young Sinamai football players will compete at the AFC U17 Asian Women's Cup 2023 qualifiers in Thailand.
Students once again displayed their athleticism at the Oliai Sports Complex track and field during the NMA PSS All Schools Athletics second week of qualifiers last Friday.
Teams from the Rhoda and Tinian High Schools played in a competitive interscholastic volleyball game against Saipan High Schools last Saturday at the MHS gym.
The NMI Basketball Federation and MARPAC hosted the anticipated 2023 Michelob Ultra Cup opening ceremony last Tuesday at the Gilbert C. Ada Gymnasium. Teams will go head-to-head for a chance to win a trophy, $500 in cash, and other Michelob prizes.
49 tennis players competed on the court to see who will travel to Guam this week to compete in the regional championships. The team will compete against Guam, Palau, and FSM to qualify for the Pacific Championships at Fiji in July. NMI Tennis Association President Jeff Ray shares his thoughts on what the tournament looked like leading up to the finals. Let's take a look.
You know, our players have not been spent 9 months where they weren't training formally this year. And we've only been doing formal training for a month, which is normally we just train all year round for 12 months. But our players, our young players, when we didn't have a formal training program, they were very dedicated. They got out here and they really did a lot of their own practice. You know, usually we dominate this competition that's coming up next weekend, the regional championships. I think that we'll do well. But, you know, we'll just have to see if our players can overcome some of their fears when we get to Guam. And I'll be talking about that with them this week. We'll be working on that. I want them to be able to assess what's going on in the match while they're playing. And if they realize that they're making decisions because they're afraid, then I want them to tell themselves, next time this situation comes up, I'm going to play with no fear.
What a thrilling match and impressive display of skills at the 2023 Crown Junior Tennis Championship. As they prepare to represent the Sinamai in Guam, we wish them the very best of luck.
Not only is the tennis team going off island to represent the Sinamai,
The NMI U17 women's national team are also preparing for the U17 Asian Women's Cup 2024 qualifiers.
We had the pleasure of speaking with team captain Kaylin Chavez, who is excited to lead the team and represent the Sinamai. Her passion for the sport and dedication to her team are truly inspiring. Let's take a look at what encouraging words she has to say to her team.
I'm actually nervous because it's mostly the girls. Most of them it's their first time going into AFC tournament, and we still have a lot to prepare. So this 1 week left of training, we're actually using this to keep pushing because we're actually not that ready yet. But then going into the tournament, and we're just gonna work hard and push ourselves. I'm telling them that it's different, outside of Saipan, the football is really different. So expect a lot. Expect the body. Expect everyone's technical. So just always push yourself and always work hard. Because anything for the flag. I'm looking forward to seeing Thailand and other countries play, and I'm looking forward to just trying our best in the end of the day. And the girls learning a lot of things about football. Go NMI!
our young athletes' dedication to their athletic aspirations is encouraging. Starting young is a key factor in reaping the benefits of athleticism. Last Friday, we were able to catch elementary schools' incredible athleticism as they competed in the long jump.
These young athletes are building a strong foundation for their future athletic aspiration and are setting themselves up for success. Let's take a look at what PSS Athletic Program Director Nick Gross has to say about the second week of qualifiers.
Well, I tell you, we're just so excited to be back, to finally turn the corner and to have a track and field, our all-school season. We have missed it now for at least 2 years. Last year with the rehabilitation of the track in preparation for the mini games. The year previous due to COVID and the pandemic. And so finally we are back with the all schools. And so kids come down and social emotional learning taking place and tears of joy and tears of defeat and all of those things, right? It's been really a fantastic turnaround to just seeing the kids back at the track. And we're just so happy to have it going again.
Continuing the interscholastic competition, the boys' high school volleyball team showcased their skills with powerful serves and strategic spikes. Take a look at what players from Tinian and Rhoda have to say about playing away from home.
Well, the nerves are always present because it's a new crowd and the air might be a little bit tough to get used to since it's pretty cold. I think it gives us a better sense of what to expect, the teams, the crowd, the environment, and like the overall of the court. Much of what we'll do when we get home is watch a lot of film regarding how we played, what calls we're making, and just overall how we moved. We got this. We're doing good and we can do more, and good luck to everyone else.
It's fun, challenging, nerve-wracking, and exciting. I'll say we will have a feel for the gym, and it will improve our players too. If I had to say one thing, it will be enjoy you guys' lives to the fullest and play hard.
The NMIBF and Marpac hosted the anticipated Michelob Ultra Cup, which featured 14 competitive teams. Let's hear some insight from NMIBF President James Lee on the launch of the Michelob Ultra Cup and what to look forward to this season.
It has been quite a long time since we had any events in here in particular, so it's definitely an opener, right, for the league itself, but more so for our NMI in general, just to have events going on and happening in here. So I believe as far as basketball-wise, this is the first league. I know for a fact that this is the first league since we have Aircon, everything all fixed up. What to expect? As far as the Basketball Federation goes, aside from this league, for the remaining of the year, we looking at bringing back inter-business government league, looking at bringing back Masters League. At the same note too, we might have a possibility of hosting a Micronesian competition because Micro Games is being postponed. So we're actually inviting all the teams down here in mid-July. So hopefully they make it and it makes it happen. And so adding that next level, that will be it.
The event showcased outstanding basketball talent with teams vying for $500 cash prize and Michelob Ultra giveaways.
Let's hear from the talented players on what they're most excited about for this season.
This season, we want to just improve the game and improve the chemistry in the basketball and have the team put up a good defense in between the whole first and the fourth quarter.
I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to winning and putting up some buckets, baby.
And that's a wrap for this week's episode. Join us again next week as we bring you closer to the action of your favorite sports. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it.
And follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Marianas Sports Network. And if you'd like to share your stories, send us an email at marianasportsnetwork@gmail.com.
I'm Sebastian.
And I'm Edna.
See you next time on MSPN.